you know, in the Odyssey, he'll be lost at sea early on, too.
With my mug on me.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Thank you to Shopify for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a bit.
Fellow reject, it's time to try to remember who all of us are today with the Bourne Identity Action Adventure Friday commencing. Do we act like it's normal that this person's here? Like, oh, it's like another day of the week, or do we
There's
like
another person
acknowledge
here?
it? Yeah, there's another person here. Yeah.
What's up, dude?
Hi. Hey, guys. This guy's name's Jon Maturan. I've known him for ages and ages and ages. I've actually wanted to bring him on for a very long time. I love talking film with him. And I heard he hadn't seen the Bourne Identity. I know this guy hadn't seen the Bourne Identity, too.
Oh.
So it was like, well, dude, I think it's time to start off the new year then with a new face.
Ooh.
Oh.
That makes sense.
How are you feeling, John? We'd like to get in tune with our feelings beforehand because that's what we bring with us into every movie experience. How you feeling?
First and foremost, I would have to say overwhelmed with gratitude. I'm thankful I'm here, to be quite honest. Secondly, and more importantly, extremely nervous because this is going to be my first. Nothing beats the first time.
Nothing beats a tattoo holiday.
So
First time's always special.
I think you'll be fine, man. You're fine.
Okay.
Just if anything, say Pinoy Pride, and then you'll get a lot of love. You know, don't worry, man. You always lean on the diversity around
Sure,
here. You know,
definitely.
and then bam, smooth sailing from there. Aaron, how you feeling, man? You've hung out with you guys like hung out a good amount. When we had
Done
that
it a
little
couple
hangout.
times. Yeah. It feels it feels good to be brown with glasses in this intro. That's what it's all about here.
We heard 3
Bourne
glasses.
Identity.
I know.
Well, yeah, I'm feeling good. Feel warmed up. Me and Coy did a reaction right before this. Thick boy, and yeah, it's always fun getting to talk with John. So I'm excited to get his first movie reaction in. This is a very special occasion. Feeling really good. But yeah, man, how are you feeling?
I'm
Greg?
I'm feeling good. It was a little brain foggy, but I'm beforehand. But I'm pretty excited to be doing this. This is fun. You know, I have seen each one of these one time when they first came out. I'll just be upfront with you about what I do remember. I remember fragments of a couple of fight scenes. And I remember a certain thing that happens early on in the second movie, but in terms of like the whole mystery around, like in terms of like the specifics of plot and like who Jason Bourne is and all that, like actually I couldn't recall. I really wanted to watch this whole franchise again for a very long time.
Nice.
And so I figured now would be the perfect opportunity since, and you know, because feel like fairly fresh for me, but also revisiting it, but to experience the first time for you guys, I think it's just gonna be an exciting time.
Hell yeah,
man.
All right, guys, let's do it. So,
Rock and roll.
Universal.
I didn't know it was in Universal release.
Where's the Jason Bourne ride?
You get on it and you forget where you are.
You get amnesia.
Did we go on the ride? I don't remember.
What the hell? Why is there a man in the clouds?
That was not the opening I was expecting.
Yeah, same. What?
It's funny watching this opening with the handheld because the director who comes in to take over is like Mr. Handheld.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the ocean. It's not the clouds. I'm so confused.
This is gonna be a good ride. It's a Mediterranean Sea.
No, before it showed that, it showed the guy in the clouds. Oh, there's like a beeper on him.
Interesting.
It's kind of funny to start it off on knowing the plot of it, of a guy being stranded in the ocean, sort of being reborn in a way.
Yeah.
That's smart. Oh, Italian. Okay.
The last movie I watched, they were speaking Italian.
Yeah, that's true.
This This was one of those like earlier Hollywood movies where it was a big deal that the actor celebrity trained to do the fighting and everything. Like it was one of the earlier renditions of that around like The Matrix and stuff.
Bringing legitimacy to our movie stars.
I like that.
Before it was expected.
Are they cutting him? Oh, no. Never mind.
I think they're opening up this suit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, our man's been shot.
50 Cent.
Reminds me of the Terminator 2 scene where they're taking out the bullets.
Oh, yeah. That's a good scene.
Whenever they're in movies, they always like use that little thing to pull bullets out. Why don't they just use like a little magnet?
I don't think he sterilized those things.
Yeah, it didn't seem like he did.
It's a good thing there's guys on the ship.
I know.
Got really lucky there was a doctor of sorts on this random boat.
What the hell is that? Is it a
Like
little
a tracker? Is he going to wake up?
Oh, he's breathing.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely a tracker.
They haven't shown us what's making that light yet.
Shit.
Like, that was bad.
It's like
We
a
should've
beacon.
done that.
Yeah.
What is it?
A beacon.
We're sending a message.
A message to where?
Oh.
a message.
No, never mind. Well, clearly those are coordinates for something.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, sure enough. Oh my.
God damn it, where am I? Boat! The fishing boat. You were in the water. We pulled you up.
You know, in the Odyssey, he'll be lost at sea early on, too.
You need to rest. Wait, please slow down. I'm your friend. Your name is Giancarlo.
Oh.
What's your name? What's your name?
That is the question.
I don't know. Oh, God.
That's funny. The oh, God was like, oh, God, I'm going to pass out, and oh, God, I don't know who I am.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Norman Osborn.
Chris Cooper.
Mission failed.
He's got 2 flags. Wait, they know where the boat, were they trying to get rid of him? It must be, right, if he was stranded? I feel like there'd be nothing more pure than to have a new identity formed as like a sailor in the ocean. And
yeah, but imagine you'd be really disoriented and wanting to know like what the hell happened.
And kind of have to accept your new life.
It'd be really hard. I can't imagine. That's a rather beautiful shot.
He learned the foreign language that fast?
Or he happens to speak it because of who he is.
Weet je wie ik ben? Hou dan godverdamme ook nog wat gezegd. En zeg het me.
What's this? You tied his nuts, so he starts to come back, huh?
No, it doesn't start to come back. The knot's like everything else. I just found the rope and I did it.
Oh, interesting.
I can add, subtract, I can make coffee, I can shuffle cards, I can set up a chessboard.
Got all that muscle memory.
Not coming back, goddammit, that's the point. I'm down here looking through all this shit for 2 weeks I'm down here. It's not working, I don't even know what to look for.
Yeah, you don't forget motor skills, right? If you have amnesia and functionality like that.
I think the big thing is he's like recognizing he's got
skills he is not aware of how
like
they happen.
Skills that are like more than the average person.
Right.
It's not much, but it should get you to Switzerland.
What a good Samaritan, like randomly.
Oh man, it's always like the older foreign guys in these movies. they're always the best. It is kind of cool to travel back to like a film of this time because it was that pivotal point where you get an actor who can actually be a character actor and then throw him in the action genre, and that started like the new wave of let's get notable dramatic actors to actually hide in the genre.
Yeah.
And this is that start. Like him giving that speech at the top where he was like, I can't remember, but damn, that's like good fucking acting right there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Bring some gravitas to a genre that was considered like more meathead or like just need to look cool.
Is this what inspired Daniel Craig being cast for Bond?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
That makes sense.
Reflection. Who am I? As time passes me by.
Who is that man I see?
Yeah, I would be like terrified, not knowing where I'm going and like not even knowing who I am.
Yeah, man, this is before cell phones too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so much of the framing of this is just him in silhouettes and shadows of himself.
Können Sie die Schilder nicht lesen? Der Park ist geschlossen. Sie können hier nicht schlafen.
Zeigen Sie mir Ihren Ausweis.
That's gonna be a problem.
Ihre Papiere.
I don't have any papers. I lost meine Papiere. Ich habe sie verloren.
Ooh, wow, he can speak German. Also.
I wonder if you're surprised by that fact.
Ich muss schlafen.
Los, hoch.
Wow.
Hey.
Ooh, muscle memory.
Yo, whoa,
Nice.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, I just snatched the gun too.
That was awesome.
That was pretty sick. I like that.
God, this is like such a guy fantasy. How cool would it be to be this guy?
Yeah.
And all my friends out there, you will read about yourselves. Because if you want to play this game, after I've been reasonable.
He was in The Mummy Returns. Huh.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Not bad for a Magi. I remember. Yeah.
Yes.
He was an irritation before he took power. He was a problem when he was in power. He's writing a book about the agency's history in Africa. He's going to name names. He wants us to put him back in power in 6 months or else.
Or else.
This interview, and I'll make the tape available to anyone who wants it. He goes on to claim that he's just survived an assassination attempt. He says it's us.
Oh.
Brian Cox.
Director wants to know if there's any possible shred of truth in this accusation. I've already assured him there's nobody that reckless on my senior staff.
That slow zoom in on Brian Cox might suggest otherwise.
Talking about Treadstone. I seem to remember Aquana Wambosi's name might have come up.
I'm not sure what we're talking about.
Someone tried to take him out.
You're a bad liar.
Was this Treadstone?
You're asking me a direct question? I thought you were never going to do that.
What happened?
We lost communication with our man.
This was almost 2 weeks ago.
We've been sleeping down there. Believe me, we're doing everything we can.
And you don't let me know this?
You never wanted to before.
Huh.
You never made a mistake before.
Shit. I can't tell if Brian Cox is a good guy or a bad guy.
Yeah, same.
I'm accustomed to him being bad guys, so that's why I'm airing on that side.
Like, Chris Cooper seems definitely like a bad guy. It's kind of fun having, like, he has such a boyish look, so he's less susceptible. Like, you suspect him way less as being capable of this stuff.
Yes, I'm here about a numbered account.
Just enter your account number here. I'll direct you to appropriate officer.
Were those the coordinates on the...
Oh, yeah, on the laser pointer?
Oh, he's at the Zurich Bank or whatever the hell, right? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Zurich Bank. This guy's got to be loaded or something.
Yeah. Typical secret agent stuff, like multiple passports.
So funny. He has no idea. Like, he's like a CIA guy or whatever.
Yeah.
Which does not help with figuring out your identity.
Okay, contacts.
There you go.
Card. So you learn you're Jason Bourne.
Okay.
Yeah, there he is. All of your names. Oh, yeah.
I would notice the money first. Gilberto. Just when he thinks he has an answer.
Interesting.
Nicholas.
And at this point, because you don't know, like, which name do you believe?
John Michael Caine.
That sucks. The second you think you have a sense of who you are.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
Like, what?
Just go with the first one.
I'm not Jason Bourne?
Yeah, take it all. Take all the different currencies.
Yeah.
I would just give money so that he could take the box.
Leaving the gun?
Yeah, you could have walked out with it.
Ich überlege mir gerade, wann ich das letzte Mal hier war.
Bin mir nicht sicher. Ich schätze vor 3 Wochen.
Interesting.
Anyone with a suit just seems so suspicious.
I know.
Yeah, I don't trust him.
Oh, okay. So he's actually someone.
Yeah.
I thought they were just like doing that vibe thing.
This is 46990384. Leave a message at the beep.
That must be a trip, just hearing your own voice. Don't remember.
What does intuition tell him that like he could tell who's following him, like who's actually following?
Right. Yeah, and is that intuition or is that, I guess, trained skill? He just doesn't remember to be able to spot stuff like that. Well, I guess at that point it would be intuition because you're born again.
What a clever title, Bourne. It's so funny. Like you know the exact timing of that to lose him. Oh, that was cool.
There you go, right inside.
Wait, no jurisdiction.
Perfect.
Excuse me, no. This is not my current address, okay?
Oh, love interest?
I lose my apartment, okay? No address, no phone, no money, no time, and I still have no visa.
I know that actress from another thing. Run, Lola, Run? Is that her?
I don't know.
It's not about a green card anymore. It's completely different.
You don't just pick what you want.
What a consistent paranoia.
I know, he must have like a lot of anxiety.
Bag, stop right there.
Shit.
Hands up.
Interesting.
A heartbeat motif.
Oh,
Ooh.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Nicely done.
Slammed his ass.
That was pretty dope. I like that.
That's why he didn't need a gun. He can just take anyone he wants.
It's like a tribal music.
Yeah.
He's a survivor.
Totally.
Oh my God!
Oh, wow. Right at that.
He was just going to the bathroom. He didn't even know what was happening.
First thing they teach you at the CIA: hit them in the groin. Oh, I love how just like practicality is just, like taking shit off of other people, assembling his gear like that.
It's very on the cuff.
Cool drum and bass in the score. That was cool. This would be a cool video game.
I can see that.
Like
I think
one,
there is a Bourne video game, if I'm not mistaken.
Clear.
Every time we cut back, the numbers just keep getting bigger on who's coming after him. You know how we can show him figure this out? We don't.
Just got Bourne.
Just go to the other side. The door. Just kicks it open.
Oh, that's too rickety. Hell
Good
no.
Lord. Hell no.
Rickety. And the ice on top of that?
Jeez.
Oh, you dropped the damn money.
That is
And
the
everything.
most important thing, man.
Just fall down with it. It's snow. It'll
It's
catch
just
you.
snow.
Oh,
One
shit.
dog parkour.
Hey, they wanted us to know it was really Matt Damon.
That's
Holy
crazy.
shit.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Impressive.
I've seen Tom Cruise hang higher. This is nothing, Matt Damon.
Small potatoes. Oh my God.
Woo-wee.
That's crazy.
They would never think. But his bag's down to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
This reminds me of Jackie Chan's Who Am I?
Oh, yeah. Good call, man.
I need to watch that one.
Actually, they are very similar in plot. Yeah, they're right. Damn, look at him go.
Sheesh.
I'm getting sweaty palms just watching this. Like, ugh.
Gosh.
I got vomit on my mom's spaghetti. Or whatever the fuck it was. I vomited on my mom's spaghetti.
Totally different song.
Sure, Tim.
Yes, you went to the bank. Our source at the bank, that's who called.
But you just got to assume we're watching the bank, right? I don't know.
I know this kid too, but like I can't tell where I know him from.
You're going to say that a lot watching movies.
Yeah. I think he's in a movie called Not Rush. It's a racing movie with Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, Drive.
Yes.
Driven or
Driven.
something, yeah. Red bag, red car.
What are you looking at?
It's Destin.
I thought maybe we could help each other. You need money. I need a ride out of here.
I'm not running a car service just now, thank you.
I'll give you $10,000 to drive me to Paris.
Jeez.
Ich bin total bescheuert, oder?
Ich denke nicht, dass du bescheuert bist.
Nice.
Smooth.
Is this a joke? Some kind of scam?
No, it's no scam.
Hold it. Yeah, hold the money.
And I'll give you another 10 when we get there.
That's $10,000.
I thought that was 5. Oh wait, no, actually, I don't know.
Is that for you?
Look, you drive, I pay. It's that simple.
I got enough trouble, okay?
Can I have my money back?
I wonder if that was a sincere question or a tactic.
All right, go. Keep going.
Oh, please zoom in and enhance. Please do it.
Oh, Walton Goggins.
Oh, snap! Catch! Shit.
Really young.
You've proved your worth today, John.
Unreal.
Zurich police are looking for an American man carrying a red bank bag.
He just tore up the embassy and he put 2 cops in the hospital last night.
That's definitely him.
That's him.
Get everybody up. Do it now. I want them all activated.
Activated?
I want Bourne in a body bag by sundown.
All right, let's get a map up here. Come on, folks.
I'm assuming Bourne has information that they would want him to, like, that's why they want to get rid of him.
Yes.
But he literally has, like, no memory of
He's like, I don't know what I did wrong, so don't worry.
Yeah, like, you just let me go, dude.
Clive Owen, too?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, he's another agent being activated or whatever?
Oh, I love these, like, 2000s effects. Look at this shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. Let's go.
Oh, and they're just normal people.
They appear normal.
Kind of wild. Just Walton Goggins just in this with no
I know.
lines.
I know.
Yeah, he had, like, a
extra.
couple of, like, random shouting lines, but nothing that stood out. Oh, it's like the exact same setup as him.
Also, it's kind of funny with the amount of identities that he has that they just call him Jason Bourne.
Well, I'm assuming that's his American identity.
Oh, fair.
So I went and I took all the money I had. And I went in with friends and we took over this really cool surf shop.
He's like regretting the ride with her now.
Yeah.
Front of us, the lease was actually shining everyone on and...
I like his nose. His nose. Yeah, adorable nose, doesn't he?
And what?
Oh, he was paying attention.
I've been speed talking for about 60 kilometers now. I talk when I'm nervous. I mean, I talk like this when I'm nervous. I'm gonna shut up now.
I haven't talked to anybody in a while.
Yeah, but we're not talking. I'm talking. You've said like 10 words since we left Zurich.
Well, listening to you, it's relaxing. I haven't slept in a while, and I've had this headache. It's like a constant thing inside my head, and it's just starting to move to the background, so keep going.
Yo, he is like fucking perfect. I see why this is. He is so perfect in this.
Yeah.
Like he sells the badassery, but he sells the softness too.
That's true.
What do you like? Tell me.
I don't know.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heartache.
You don't have any memories.
I like that littleness of it though, like the frustration of not even knowing what taste of music you like.
I can't remember anything that happened before 2 weeks ago. I don't know who I am. I don't know where I'm going.
What? Like amnesia?
Yes.
It would be a hard story to buy.
That reminds me, it's another movie I'm due for a rewatch. I don't really remember it at all. Memento.
Well, that's the best angle of the courtyard.
That's the only angle.
Well, what do they have of the street? It must have something. Is it a game? Is it warning us? Is it a threat?
This is a really well-paced film. Like it is, like really fun, very early on. Yeah.
Who the hell is that?
Enhance. You gotta do it once.
He's 26, born outside Hanover. Father was a welder.
There you go.
There he is.
Grandmother, she's still there in Hanover, and there's a stepbrother. The girl's a gypsy. I mean, she pops up on the grid here and there.
I don't like her.
Okay.
Get a phone log for Granny and the half-brother. Anybody we can cross-file. I want to know every place she's slept in the past 6 years.
Oh, jeez.
Have Paris get these out in the field.
Oh, that sucks.
Guilty by association now? Oh, Julia Stiles? What?
I remember she was in this.
Damn.
These are real. Who has a safety deposit box full of money and 6 passports and a gun?
James Bond.
Yeah.
Bank account number in their hip.
I come in here, and the first thing I'm doing is I'm catching the sight lines and looking for an exit.
You were shot. People do all kinds of weird and amazing stuff when they're scared.
I can tell you the license plate numbers of all 6 cars outside.
That's crazy.
The guy sitting up at the counter weighs 215 pounds and knows how to handle himself.
Oh, wow.
And at this altitude, I can run flat out for a half mile before my hands start shaking.
Oh, that's cool.
Crazy.
Now, why would I know that? How can I know that and not know who I am?
Yeah, that's a trip. All this muscle memory, I guess.
That's so hot. Jesus. How cool. Oh, he actually gets to sleep.
Finally.
Oh, here. For 20,000, I like this for breakfast.
Did you stop for gas?
You were pretty out of it.
Oh, he's got the bullet hole still in his suit.
Like, get you some new clothes, man, with all that money.
Is that it?
104. Yeah, that's the address. No, keep going.
Where?
Just take a left going over here.
You think $20,000 would convince you guys?
Yeah.
Okay, just did you go on this adventure with a stranger?
Oh, yeah, a Caucasian man, yeah.
Matt Damon, yeah.
You're fucking Matt Damon. I know who you are.
Jason.
Oh, God, money.
Thank you. Okay.
That would be awkward as hell.
Anytime.
Oh,
wow.
Did the hair thing.
Every YouTube video will tell you that means she wants to sleep with him.
But you could wait here. I can go check it out, but you could
No.
wait.
No. With you will probably just forget about me if I stayed.
How could I forget about you?
Oh, God, he just says all the right things.
Damn.
I bet no other
So
guy's
romantic.
ever said that, yeah.
Monsieur Bourne, voilà, eh ben, ça fait longtemps qu'on vous a pas vu.
Je suis là.
Pense que j'ai oublié ma clé.
Entrez.
Wouldn't that be cool, just discovering in real time that you know and understand the language?
Yeah.
I try it. No one ever knows what I'm saying.
If she does have a crush, do you think that's kind of fast?
No, I mean, it's attraction and curiosity.
Yeah, he says all the right things, of course.
Yeah.
Handsome guy, seems very sincere.
It's fucking mysterious. Caucasian.
That's probably the selling point.
Gave her a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of reasons to like have at least an interest in who he is. A lot of it's feeling too, for a guy who's only operating by feelings right now.
Any clues?
I think I'm in the shipping business.
So it's all coming back, huh?
Nope.
Do you mind if I use the bathroom?
Sure.
I want $1,000 back if you want it. Oh,
Panasonic.
do they still make stuff?
She's gonna take a
Panasonic's
shower or
around.
washing her hands.
Some women just run it while they're going to the bathroom.
I don't know.
Bonjour, Hotel Regina.
Yeah, hello?
How may I direct your call?
Yeah, you're in Paris? I'm looking for a guest there, Jason Bourne.
She's been running that shower a little too long. What's going on?
I'm afraid I have no one by that name registered, sir.
Can you check another name for me?
Check all your names.
Yeah, that's smart.
John Michael Kane. Kane with a K.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what she meant.
You are a friend of his?
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne is.
I'm terribly sorry to tell you this, but Monsieur Kane has passed away almost 2 weeks ago.
Oh, interesting.
There was an accident on the motorway. Apparently he was killed instantly.
Trying to erase your identity, man.
When they came for his things, it was made known for us, you see.
Who came?
His brother.
Did his brother leave a number or a way to get in touch with him?
I think not. So I'm sorry.
Pay attention.
So many sounds. Yeah, between the beating, the pans, and
like sensory overload.
Yeah, it's a little multiple sounds going on here.
There's no hot water.
Try the water in the kitchen. Why don't you just stay in the bathroom? I'll see if I can get it hot. Yeah, it's really cold in here, too.
He's good, man.
Yeah, his Bourne senses are tingling.
The water is still cold.
Yeah, it's cold in the kitchen.
Oh, nice.
What?
Nothing.
He's questioning if his paranoia is veritable.
What is it? Something wrong?
Oh.
Oh, shit. There he is.
That got me. That actually got me. Damn.
It's my brother.
Damn, you're a terrible agent. Come crashing through with the gun and you still miss me.
That was a Doug kick from the knee. That was sick. Ooh.
Oh, damn.
Sound effects are fun.
I know.
Yeah. He just like fist slapped him.
Oh, he's aware.
He sees 5 steps ahead of every move.
Damn.
Sheesh.
Oh, look at Matt Damon go.
It's all like close quarters combat.
Yeah.
Ow. Ouch.
Ooh, okay.
Is that him?
Nice skip up.
Shit.
That'd be dope if it was him, yeah.
The pen? Ow.
Ooh.
Ow.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck.
Between the
God damn.
with the
Fuck.
fingers.
Damn. Ew. That's mean.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, that's more violent.
wow, good
he's
Lord.
like destroying this man.
Fellow Reject, 2026 feels different. There's something about a new year that brings clarity. That feeling that this might be the year you finally stop sitting on ideas and start building something real. We all have skills, passions, or concepts that we've been talking about forever. And if you don't act on them now, February shows up with the same old story, and that's why Shopify matters. And it's why this partnership makes sense for real rejects, because our merch shop, rejectnationshop.com, exists because of Shopify. Long before they were ever a sponsor, Shopify is how we turn creativity into a business we now own. Because Shopify gives you everything you need to sell online and in person. Whether you're launching your first product or growing to something bigger, millions of entrepreneurs use Shopify. From first-time founders to major brands like Gymshark, Skims, and Allbirds. There are great stores that I love walking into, and I always feel comfortable there. I'm the target market, baby. You can build a beautiful store using customizable templates. Get set up fast with built-in AI tools that help write product descriptions and edit photos, and run email and social marketing all from the same place. And as you grow, Shopify grows with you. Handling more orders, new markets, all from one dashboard. That's the power of starting. In 2026, stop waiting and start selling with Shopify. Sign up for $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/rejects. That's shopify.com/rejects. Hear your first this new year with Shopify by your side. Thank you for sponsoring this video.
Open that. Open that. Tell me what's inside. Who are you? Who are you?
Oh, ow.
Give me key say.
Armed and dangerous. I don't know.
Was willst du hier?
Whoa. Oh, dude.
Who are you?
Oh.
He's got my picture. This is so
At least that tells her that there's got to be some lies to this.
Where do you get this from?
I'll do this. You stay there.
Oh, fucking zombie.
I thought he broke his leg.
Yeah.
You're not a spirit.
Did he just kill himself?
Maybe.
Where are your shoes? Get your shoes.
Sure, yeah, sure. He went out the window. Why would someone do that?
We can't stay here. You can wait for the cops. It's okay. But I can't. I gotta go.
Feel safer with you.
Marie?
Oh, what a conflict of emotions.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. You're like, oh, no!
That sucks.
So
That's
sad.
so mean. Poor lady.
It's like a much darker turn in the last few minutes.
Oh.
Don't look.
Jeez, okay, yeah.
He went to Paris. He went to the apartment.
We got it? Tell me.
He killed our man.
There's a body in the streets. There's police. This is Paris.
All right, put up the scanners, get as much radio information as you can.
Can't trust our government.
I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Now you're like in it.
Mm-hmm.
The roles have shifted. Now he's in the driver's seat. But you have $20,000 now.
Yeah.
This would be just the most unbelievably frantic situation.
Oh yeah, man.
But he is so cool.
And still like untouched with that fight. Like,
yeah, he doesn't like realize how lethal he is.
yeah. Oh, is she gone?
Yes, she. Oh. No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Maybe she got breakfast again.
All right. Oh, you called it.
I told you to stay in the car.
I need a drink.
You gotta go to the cops. Take my passport, okay? You show this to them. You tell them everything that happened. They have to believe you.
Jeez.
I don't know, man. I feel like they kill her off.
This is from inside the embassy. Who can do this?
I don't know.
This is from yesterday. How can they even know that we're together?
Look, I'm trying to do the right thing.
It's bigger than the local police department.
If you go to the cops, I gotta run.
Tell them what happened.
I don't know what happened. I don't know who this guy was. I don't know about that picture. I don't know who I am.
Yeah, it's be scary in and of itself.
He's still just trying to protect you, you know.
You're acting like I'm trying to burn you here. I'm just trying to do the right thing.
Nobody does the right thing.
What's that supposed to mean?
These people know who I am. I gotta stay here. I gotta figure this out.
So figure it out.
Should I stay or should I go now?
I mean, yeah, I guess if I was her, a part of me would kind of wanna.
Oh, shit.
Well, you've been identified for sure.
Last chance, Murray.
Oh, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, the car.
Yeah, that's so cool.
It's like gonna turn into the Italian job right now.
That's smart. Oh, this fucking song.
Nice.
I don't even know. I just feel like I heard this song all the time back then.
Nice.
Woo!
Sheesh.
Nice. That fucking stunt work. Damn.
Do you guys know how to drive stick?
God, no.
No. You?
Yeah, I learned.
So...
What?
We got a bump coming up.
Oh, Jesus. How did the car not flip? Oh, my God.
It's Jason Bourne. That's what every answer has to come down to at the end of the day.
He used his foresight skills to make it leveled. Oh, shit, that car's coming out, yep.
Dumbass.
Ooh, found the curb.
You should definitely look before you pull out, man. This is a really well-directed chase scene.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, nice.
I love it because he's competing with so much oncoming traffic.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, and you're also learning how he adapts in real time and how he's able to be strategic even in a car.
Look at these real stunts.
Yeah, that's a trip.
Damn, so much cheap-ass cars getting destroyed. These poor individuals. Jason Bourne's ruining people's incomes right now.
Ooh, that was dangerous.
Ooh. Do you know some wet roads too?
Oh,
Yo.
cool.
Oh, shit. Choose the key. You gotta escape into a parking garage.
You can never come back to this car. You understand?
Fair.
Okay, we're gonna clean it out and I'll wipe it down and we walk away. That's it.
Okay.
I love her performance. I think her performance is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a hat or a scarf or something?
For my hair?
Yeah, just until we can change it.
Yeah, good. Sure.
Like she knows how dangerous he is, but also knows he's a good person.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not him.
What did you feel for?
Oh,
Oh, they're the ones who shot him?
Wambosi went to the morgue. He saw the body. He didn't buy it.
Where is he now?
They were leaving the morgue.
Sir, what do you want to do?
What narrative are they selling about Jason? Like, they haven't cleared up to the. We still don't know who Jason Bourne is in their eyes. Right?
Yeah.
Other than they want him dead.
Like jet black now, or it's just wet.
Now they can't identify her face.
It's wet. It's wet black.
Wet black.
Oh.
I gotta cut that hair, girl. Gotta make you unrecognizable.
Oh, you're doing it so rough. I think he's cutting her real hair.
We're gonna give it to Anne Hathaway from Les Mis.
I bet that is an actual like trivia fact. I'd be not surprised.
That they cut her real hair?
If, like Matt Damon cut her real hair. And then they, made it look nice in the next.
Let's fix this.
And they had a professional come in and actually do it.
Oh, tension. No, kiss them. You don't need that bottle. Oh,
interesting.
Let's do the one lip kiss. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like some sexual chemistry for sure.
Oh, so intimate. She's rubbing his nose.
Comfort.
Okay.
I know 467 positions.
You're right, Greg. The porn identity.
You already cleaned the room?
I wiped the whole place down for fingerprints.
Wow.
I cleaned it 16 times before you woke up.
I need to go to the hotel where John Michael Caine stayed, the Hotel Regina. They're gonna have some records. We need that hotel bill.
Okay.
It gets slightly complicated, though.
Because you're dead.
She kind of likes the outlaw life.
I guess, yeah, she had a issue with authority when they first saw each other.
Yeah.
Wasn't she complaining about
Well, she also had some a past thing going on too that she was lamenting on the car ride.
Mm-hmm.
No, you need to bring me back that
Fucking pointed the gun for it.
I know, jeez.
And show them what kind of war we are fighting.
But that is
Oh, good lord.
You're not finding any kind of war now.
Oh.
Damn.
Exits?
There's 3. Service at the back. Side goes to the street, past the shops. Front is the best. If I think I'm being followed, I walk out with the bag over my right shoulder.
Cool.
Good at this.
We need this, right? Okay.
There's so much subtext in their performances, oh man, what have I got her into?
Yeah.
And she's enjoying it. She's subscribed to this whole thing.
You walk in, you pick a spot, some midpoint in the lobby. I want you to count your steps to that spot and then remember that number because after I call you, I can get you moving.
It's a Christmas movie.
Oh, wow.
I also need a head count. How many people from the time you walk in until you get to the desk? How many hotel employees are there? And obviously security, and it might not be that easy to see who they are.
And she doesn't have the kind of memory you do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she either really learns fast or forcing the duplication of skills.
I would just make numbers up. Slide in. Yeah.
What happened? Did something go wrong? What?
I've got the records.
What?
This guy at the front desk was smiling at me, so I thought, all this trouble, maybe it's easier to just ask for them. Maybe it's...
There you go.
You just asked for it?
I said I was Mr. Cain's personal assistant.
Oh.
Juan Bosi was assassinated in his house in the middle of Paris.
Yeah, we just heard. It's him, it's Bourne. We're almost positive.
Ah, setting him up, huh?
He's following a protocol. Now that he's completed the mission, we think he'll come back in. They always do.
When? How long till he checks in?
24 hours.
24 hours?
Yeah, it's usually something like that.
I told you we'd clean this up. It will be clean.
Okay, so Jason Bourne failed to kill this guy, and either way, they want to kill off Bourne because they don't want a paper trail that they try to kill this guy, Lombosi.
Probably.
I got a lead in Paris. The rest were Marseille and Toulon.
In Paris? It's what?
Alliance Security, Simon Rollins. I got a machine.
Wow, this is before drones and shit. You had to actually fly in a helicopter and get that shot.
Mr. Caine, how are you?
That's me.
I'm good.
Come right in. Please, have a seat.
Thank you.
So, this is the Palmer Johnson Trideck.
Trideck? This boat?
Yes.
It's a boat?
Yeah.
And I just had a meeting as Caine, and he knew me as Caine. So I'm definitely Bourne. I'm also just definitely Caine. This is all just both.
Confusing.
I just found John Michael Caine's body.
What?
Whoa.
If you are John Michael Caine, whose body do they have?
The other Michael Caine.
Does he have a brother?
What was his name again?
Caine. John Michael Caine.
Well, he was looking for a boat that supposedly he was supposed to buy, but he was found in the water.
Yeah.
Is this it? Where is it?
I don't know.
Oh, that's you're getting attacked.
Who are you? What's going on here?
Where's the body that goes in here? Where'd they take the body?
Look, this is not a carnival, okay? People call, they make an appointment, and they follow the rules.
This is a serious place, serious work. It's not just to come in whenever you like.
Kick this
You're
guy's
right.
ass.
Headbutt him.
Yeah.
Take the book. No, it's okay. There's a pencil in here. All right, that's fine. Honey, why don't you go wait outside? Right, and... Okay, here it is. Okay.
What just happened in there? What are you looking for?
Nikwana Wambosi. Wambosi went to the morgue.
Oh, yeah.
So look, he's in the Alliance security brochure.
Oh.
Same guy. This guy knows.
Oh, but that guy just died.
Well, that's why Clive Owen took him out.
I don't understand. What does it say? You read it.
It says that 3 weeks before he was killed, Mr. Wambosi told police that a man came onto his yacht 5 miles off the coast of Marseille and tried to kill him.
Huh.
He chased the man off the boat and shot him twice in the back.
Ah.
Oh.
It says I'm an assassin.
Wow.
I mean, yeah.
Makes sense.
You
That's a
can't
given.
tell by all your miraculous killing skills.
Keep walking. What do you think they're doing back there? They're onto the hotel.
No, you don't know
Trust
that.
me, just keep walking.
I don't think it's fun for her anymore.
Yeah, that's tough.
Not that she was just doing this purely for fun.
Crazy? What are you doing now?
Ooh.
Jason?
This is blown. Marie.
Get away.
Marie.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, what? What are you gonna do? Kill me?
Marie.
Is that what's next?
Listen, stay calm. Stay calm. Whatever we do, we have to do it together. We have to be
We?
smart.
Yes.
That neither one of us knew who you were. We're past that now.
Whoa.
Oof.
Jeez.
The people who killed Wambosi, they are gonna come here and they are gonna kill
People
us.
you work for.
I will take you wherever you need to go. I will take you there. I will leave you there. You can do whatever you want. You never have to see me again. But not here. If we stay here, we die.
It's so fascinating because, like, whatever got removed from him in his psychological training to be a killer has just brought him back to who he is at his heart.
Yeah.
You know, so he's like a very caring guy.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Jesus Christ, what is a French word for stakeout, huh?
You're worried about a budget meeting? We don't take care of this. We don't make it to the men's room. Is that clear enough for you? We will burn for this.
Where do we stand with this residency pattern? We started it. Let's get it out.
Pins. These pins. These are all the places we think she's lived in the last 6 years.
Damn.
3, 4, 5. That's our pool.
And they really think she's like someone who she's not.
Yeah. Mistaken identity.
Beg, borrow, hack, tap, bypass. I don't care what you do. I want to know everything you can tell me about what's going on.
How do you know he still owns this?
Eamon always had money. He would never sell this.
I like the frantic try to keep up with information moments that I can't keep up with. Like they're talking so fast. Okay, 6 years. All right. The final location that she would go to. All right. Oh,
Jesus.
You gotta do it the Bourne way.
Marie,
Lights are already on. Interesting. Someone was home.
we gotta go.
Scheiße. I thought he would.
Would you? I don't get what he.
Someone's home, yeah.
We're leaving.
Eamon. Hey, surprise. It's me, Marie. Wow, God.
Oh, what timing.
Oh, we did see him earlier in the movie, didn't we? He was like in a boardroom meeting or something.
Well, why would I be here? It's only my bloody house, right?
Is this an ex-boyfriend?
It was just gonna be for a day.
Oh.
All right, come on. Yeah, get out the car.
I don't think this was the guy we saw earlier.
Okay.
It just looks like him.
I'm sorry. I thought it would be okay, but I guess I was wrong.
It's my mummy.
Mummy?
Is it like an X or something?
I don't remember there's a point with a lot of information. I was having a hard time like keeping up with some of it.
Yeah.
Is it good for you?
Oh, I think it's a family member.
Oh.
Ah, okay.
Call came from a highway rest stop southbound side.
Yeah, what's this yellow pin?
She spent a couple months there in 1997.
Closest town is Reuniting.
I know this actor too. What the frick?
Well, they were in Paris at 2 a.m. They can't fly. Train's too dangerous. He knows better than to go anywhere we might track him. So this is our best guess.
Well, shit.
Jeez, Batman.
Wow, he's rude.
I know, for real.
What are you doing here?
Kids, I was worried.
I couldn't wake them up.
Oh, he's got a heart.
Come We'll talk
Everything I found out, I want to forget.
It's okay.
I don't care.
Back to the shadows.
It's okay.
You have this money. We can hide. Could we do that? Is there any chance you could do that?
Completely off the grid.
Her whole life, though, she clearly has family and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm so worried this guy's gonna get shot.
Yeah, like that was a sniper.
Every time someone's sitting by a window, I get nervous.
One night, you weren't kidding.
For a change.
Oh, the dog.
All right, let me get dressed. Does that happen a lot?
Oh, that Mrs. Breakfast, not a chance.
Get in the basement.
Jeez.
Oh,
Why would they take the dog?
Fucking
reality check.
You're in danger. Your family's in
It's
danger.
coming any second now.
Get away from the window.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
Get down.
Oh, this poor guy. He didn't do anything wrong.
It's not her. It's me.
I almost don't want to watch.
Yeah, dude, come on.
Oh, cool. That's cool. Now, there
Where's the
must
gun?
be a gun that belongs to these bullets. Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. Dude, they took the dog. Now I'm pissed. Like,
Yeah, that's fucking messed up.
I'm going against Clive Owen right now.
yeah, it's like a boss in a video game. Oh my!
Wow. It was a... Holy shit.
Wait, what did he shoot?
They
Like
did that. That's crazy.
Smart way to alert him.
Yeesh.
Whoa!
Clipped his
Shit.
ass.
Got him.
Damn.
Oh, jeez.
Don't kill him. Get answers. Get answers.
Who else? How many you got with you? I'm not gonna ask you again.
I work alone like you. We always work alone.
Who you mean?
We.
Treadstone. Both of us.
Treadstone?
Which one?
Paris. I live in Paris.
Do you get the headaches?
Oh.
I get such bad headaches.
What the hell?
Aw.
Treadstone said pills. They said go to Paris.
Is Treadstone in Paris?
What a weirdly emotional scene.
Yeah.
Like in his dying moments, he finally had someone to connect with.
Yeah.
All over this like super lonely life.
Just like a weapon.
That's it.
That's all I got.
No, that's not what I meant.
This is not gonna stop, Marie. You gotta get out now. Away from me. You get low, you stay low. No more friends, nothing familiar.
What are you gonna do?
I'll end it. Go ahead, please.
A lot of themes about the paths we choose. No one's landed a single hit on this guy.
I know, yeah, he's like untouchable.
Yeah, he's...
Code in, please. Code in.
Who is this?
Who the hell are you?
That was probably not what they were expecting to hear.
Whoever this is, you better start talking.
Hello, Jason. So, what are we into now?
Come on, it only goes two ways, Jason. Either you come in and let us make this right, or we're gonna have to keep going until we're satisfied.
You mean until you kill me?
I can't fix this, Jason, if I don't know what the problem is, so tell me what we're into and I'll do the best I can. Why don't you talk to Marie, Jason?
Oh, good lord.
Let's ask Marie what she wants to do.
Actually, I don't think she gives a shit.
She's dead.
Good man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that. How did that happen?
She was slowing me down.
Jason, listen. All we've been doing right from
5:30 p.m. Paris. Today. You come alone. You walk to the middle of that
Bridge, you take off your jacket, face east. I'll redial this number.
Jason, wait.
Pretty cool score.
Yeah, it's very different compared to what you... These people never come alone.
I know.
No honor system.
It's very obvious you have an earpiece.
Jason?
I told you to come alone. I guess that was too complicated. So try this. I'm gone.
You can only get one F word in the PG-13, so he
Yeah.
mouthed the second
He
one.
mouthed it, yeah.
Yeah.
How long does it take to wipe the room down and get it moved?
Get rid of everything?
Yeah.
2 to 3 hours.
Interesting transition.
Yeah, man, those are 2000s effects.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, no breaks. 2 men outside, 1 in the lobby, and keep your eyes open.
The truck?
Yeah, keep the truck. I'm gonna close this unit down. We'll move the gear in the truck.
No, for Northern Europe, we need an authorized directive. Yeah. Okay, they're on it. We'll have a satellite download in 30 minutes.
Oh, Jason Bourne can put all that back together in like 10 minutes.
Just give him scotch tape.
Yeah.
He's like MacGyver all of a sudden.
You know what to do. I'm pretty sure when I saw this, I could not understand like the mission. I only saw that one time, and most of this is like not familiar at all to me.
Did you see this right when it came out, or like around?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I remember being like a kid watching it.
Like 12, 13 years old or something?
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Dining room window. I don't get it. Dead. The phones are dead.
I would just like stay in a corner.
Just quiet.
It's the Bourne night. Stay.
That's why you're never in the field.
Yeah, fucking make too much noise.
You move, you die.
Okay, so what do you want?
Treadstone.
You better take a look around. There's not much left.
Are you Treadstone?
Am I Treadstone? Me?
What the hell are you talking about? Because I thought we were on the same
What?
side.
Whose side is that?
Boy, you don't know what you're doing, do you, Jason?
What the hell is happening?
Who am I?
You're U.S. government property. You're a malfunctioning $30 million weapon.
Wow.
You gotta tell me how this happened.
Why are you trying to kill me?
What happened in Marseille?
Why are you trying? You sent me to kill Wambosi.
Yeah, we can do that anytime we want. I can send Nikki to do that. He was supposed to have died in a way where the only possible explanation was that he'd been murdered by a member of his own entourage.
Okay.
I send you to be invisible. I send you because you don't exist. Now, I want to know what happened in Marseille.
It's been the exact opposite of this whole thing.
I don't remember what happened.
This is unacceptable, soldier.
Unacceptable.
You failed, and you're going to tell me why.
I can't tell you. I don't remember.
You brought John McCain to life.
Okay.
Now he's remembering.
It's jogging some memories.
You picked a boat, picked a day, you tracked the crew, the food, the fuel. You told us where. You told us when.
Damn.
It was over.
Oh, well, we heard kids laugh. Yeah, the kids. Yeah, you got me. I fucking called that a while ago. Yeah.
Some change of heart.
Yeah. And they really did establish. Yeah, shit.
Do I want kids?
Do I want his kids? 5 days hiding out.
Ow.
No, you do remember.
Well, now I do.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Damn, look at that look.
I don't want to do this anymore.
I don't think that's a decision you can make.
Tough life.
Jason Bourne is dead. You hear me? He drowned 2 weeks ago. You're gonna go tell him that Jason Bourne is dead. You understand?
Where are you gonna go?
Damn.
I swear to God, if I even feel somebody behind me, there is no measure to how fast and how hard I will bring this fight to your doorstep.
Oh, shit.
That sucks.
Are they all behind the door? That was hot.
Yeah. Everybody wants to sleep with Bourne.
Oh, shoot.
He's got this. Nice. Oh, shit, dude, upside down. Cool.
That's cool.
Oh,
With his
shit.
pinky.
Oh, wow.
Oh, with
Damn,
his pinky.
that's sick.
Pinky shot. Damn, that's hard. Oh,
ow.
Someone got a hit on him. Oh, God.
Oof.
Oh, shit.
Toss the guy over and let it hit the other guy.
Literally the one time that he got hit this whole movie. Winter Soldier definitely borrowed from this franchise, man.
Yeah, I can see definitely influence.
Oh, for sure.
What is he doing?
Oh, my God!
My man. Oh, my God. My man.
You would have to break something. Oh, my God.
He forgot everything that happened in the last 2 hours. Dumbass. Come on, man. Yeah, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I got hit pretty hard a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
He defied physics in that moment. Ah. Twist. Oh.
Oh, damn.
Oh, wow.
Brian Cox must have ordered it.
Yeah. Was that the last we saw of Marie? Oh, wow, he's gone.
This is Blackbriar. Blackbriar is a joint DoD communications program that we really feel has good traction.
Blackbriar.
Like Grease?
Our hair's grown. Show the passage of time.
Looks like Santorini.
That's beautiful. whatever that
Santorini.
is. I want to go there. Hey,
That's cool.
Here he is.
Cool reveal shot.
It's nice.
How much did it cost?
It's a little hard to
30,000?
find, but think I could rent a scooter?
You have ID?
Not really.
Nice.
That's cute.
Kiss him.
That's cool because it could have ended here.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
really could have been like just end right here.
Oh, it's
Doug
Doug Liman.
Liman.
Yeah.
I didn't know
wow.
that. Tony Gilroy.
This is Tony Gilroy's special franchise.
That's cool.
Andor, baby. All right. We did it.
Did the thing.
Yay.
No boring cross credit scenes.
I
Post-credit
doubt it. It's just him turning the camera and go, what just happened?
The boring teaser. All right, that's it.
That's it. That's it. All right, this is where you just leave now, John.
Okay.
This is the end of the video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Prepper, however you pronounce your name, I forget constantly. Thank you so much for aiding out these highlights. Hey, if you're here, please leave a like on this video, people. That would mean a lot. Subscribe and click the bells as per usual.
It's my first one, guys.
First
Please.
one, yeah. Be
First
nice.
one.
Be nice. Leave a comment on what you thought of John and maybe what you thought about Bourne Identity afterwards. Hopefully this goes well because it'd be fun to do the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun. I've never, ever seen Bourne Legacy. That's the only one without Matt Damon.
Yeah, with
Jeremy Renner.
yeah.
There was a time where they were all trying to have Jeremy Renner take over franchises.
Yeah,
right.
with Mission Impossible also.
Yeah, like he's the guy. Just never quite panned out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will. What's the? Do I go to the new guy first, or do I go after? What are you feeling?
Right.
I'll let you decide.
Do you know how you feel?
Do you know how you feel? Do you want to do you want to take time to gather your? What's less pressure for you? Take time to gather your thoughts, or go first?
I can go first.
All right.
But I'm assuming you have a question.
Wow us. Well, what did you know? Let me ask you like this, though. What did you expect going in, and how do you feel coming out of it then? Like, does it live up to an expectation? I mean, this is a franchise that's been, in the ether forever now.
Right.
For more time. I think like it's been around longer the time we've been alive, right? Than not.
No, it came out 2002, so we were born already.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that like so it's been. We were 12.
Yes.
What year were you born?
Yeah, 1990.
Oh, me too. I'm 90 as well. So yeah, 12. So you were
I'm a baby. I'm
you were
95.
5.
Oh wow.
7. Yeah.
Little baby
7
when it came out.
And yeah, so it's been. So what I was trying to say is this franchise has been around for the amount of. How do I say this sentence? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
It's been around for a long time. It's been around for over 20 years.
Yes.
Like it's been around for most of our life.
lives.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to fucking say. That's all I gotta say. What do you think? God damn it! What are your thoughts?
Well, firstly, I've always heard of this franchise, and I've for whatever reason, where we used to work, the Bourne character was always referenced.
Really?
As this badass, and so my expectations going into it was like, it's gonna be a cool action movie. And I didn't know Doug Liman directed the first one because I always associated Bourne with Paul Greengrass. So I was expecting more, the genesis of the handheld action sequence. But I guess this one wasn't too crazy in that. So, but yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Cool action movie. Had some depth to it. I like how the early 2000s, late 90s texture I'm a fan of. The score was cool. Product of its time. I do want to see the next few movies just to differentiate for sure. But yeah, I had a cool time.
What was teased about Jason Bourne specifically of why he was referenced prior? I think it was a navigation. What was this? It was like something about a skill set. I'm imagining.
More so of like being a badass and being celebrated as like this cool character, and to that shallow dimension. That was it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just to give you some context, Greg and I used to work for a sales force.
Hell yeah, baby.
and our trainers would always like use it as an analogy to be like Jason Bourne and just handle business.
Don't remember any of that.
So yeah. Anyways, I say all to say that's the only reference, and then the 40-year-old virgin scene.
This is great company.
Never seen that.
You
movie.
want to be like the 40-year-old virgin in Jason Bourne?
No.
Some type of hybrid between that.
No. The other reference I would know of Jason Bourne is in the 40-year-old virgin. There's a scene where
don't go into detail.
Yeah. But there's a scene that they reference Jason Bourne or the Bourne movies.
I don't even know that reference. Okay.
Once you see it, you'll recognize it. It's actually a funny scene.
Keep this in mind.
Yeah.
He's so much more than just a bad, but I guess in like the term of like precision and get it done right away, I can understand sort of that mentality.
Right.
I would throw it to you then as well, Aaron. I mean, what'd you know about it before going in? I'm assuming you knew like the basic plot of it, of a guy who's trying to remember his identity.
That's literally all I knew. It was starred Matt Damon. This is like his franchise claim to fame. It's about a guy who didn't remember who he was, and that's the only thing I knew about it, really. And I would say the thing that surprised me about it is that marriage of, gravitas and action and thriller, kind of how we're kind of saying throughout the film reaction. It was not quite what I was expecting. I thought it was going to be like pedal to the metal action through and through. He's fighting like every other scene, but it wasn't really that. It was more of a chase situation. We're kind of uncovering information as the movie goes on. A lot of it's delivered to you at a pretty fast pace, so they keep the mystery sort of under wraps for a large majority of it. By the time you get to the end scene with Chris Cooper, you're like, okay, we have a better rounded understanding of what's happening here. And I felt like it did a really great job of showcasing a guy who is very capable, yet very lost at the same time. And I think that Matt Damon did a great job of portraying that. And his co-lead did a good job of showcasing her intrigue, her fear, her trust, her mistrust. All the different shades of their relationship were captured very well over the course of the movie. And yeah, it ends on a lot simpler note than I thought it would, given
Same.
that
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a trilogy.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to like tease, the next ones to come. But
actually 4 of them. There's like the
Oh,
main,
there's 4
there's like
of
the
them.
main trilogy, and then there's the Bourne Legacy,
Which is
and then they did a 4th one, which
It's called Jason Bourne, right?
I don't know if that one is I don't think that one's as well received.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, as far as what I knew about it, I would say it surprised me with there being less action, but still entertaining nonetheless. Like I was never bored and extremely well paced.
The Bourne Identity. Yeah. Yeah, that was. It's kind of funny with the. Like I'm trying to determine if like whatever is action movie cliches is how much of them were true cliches before this, or was this one of the earlier ones, like with the whole ending thing of why he didn't kill them? Like, yeah, I've seen that in so many action movies, but I'm pretty sure a lot of those action movies I've seen it in, it came after this movie. So maybe it was like more of a surprise then. But even like right away, when the second he's observing Marie at the place he's waiting in line at, right away you're like, love interest, right. So it does the cliches and the tropes, but with so much more depth in almost all of it. Like it's like the perfect blend of what you want from a movie like this, of like the spy thrills, trying to keep up with a mystery and the action, but having like great character scenes. And
definitely.
Like what they did with, I never hear anyone talk about this Marie character, but like that easily 99% of the time is the most kind of cliche.
Right.
Just so you're here to be the woman, and he likes you, and he's going to protect you in dangerous situations. But that helped bring so much more nuance to Jason Bourne as a character, and she's brought so much more depth that you do want her to be protected, and she is interesting herself, and she makes Jason Bourne more interesting as well. So I loved like the inclusion of her, and but yeah, as a movie, it is just like it's weird. It's like close to 2 hours, but if it's like tight and it's fun. It's like a really, really fun movie with, again, like the best way to sum it up is like, it might have the tropes, but the tropes are done in a way where they manage to add more layers on top while being also like expertly directed with, like the chase scenes are great. The fight scenes are really cool. You could see that start of what the franchise would become with the, we were talking beforehand how like Paul Greengrass's action influenced a lot of movies after, and then it kind of slowed down when John Wick came out. Then that started influencing.
Definitely. Yeah,
because it was like the evolution of the cinema. I think at the time of our ages is like The Matrix. Then everyone was going, all right, now we're all gonna have to learn like martial arts, and then that to like Jason Bourne. Now, okay, now we're all gonna be like super handheld, you know. So yeah, I thought this was like a really cool start to it, and Jason Bourne as a character is much more layered with conflicting emotions and but you do like learn more about him. It is kind of crazy how it's a really exciting, fun movie without ever really feeling like Jason Bourne is in danger himself.
Right?
He never really feels like, because no one really he gets like hit once in this movie, you know.
Yeah.
But the mystery itself is exciting enough, and but it would have that paranoia. Like when Marie's with her family member and you're like, he's going to get shot. He's going to get shot. Like you don't want that shit to happen. Anytime someone's by a window, you get lost in the paranoia as well. Was there anything about it that you felt that you wanted more of, or perhaps you weren't a big fan of? Before we answer some questions, I'll ask that to both of you guys.
Sure. Aaron, you want to go first? Or?
Sure. I felt like they gave us answers to the immediacy of what his deal was, but they didn't give us a full answer as to how he became part of this to begin with. Like,
so is that a criticism, or is that a thing you want to see more? Because I'm pretty sure there's a reason there's a franchise.
Oh yeah, obviously. Yeah. So it's not necessarily a criticism, but it's just something I wanted more of. But obviously, we're gonna have 2 more movies or 4 more movies. But yeah, I think that's just something I walked away like, oh, I wish I had some more clarity on that. But yeah, no real issues at all that I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah, it is pretty clear. Like it's like they clear up like the details of the situation.
Right.
But it is pretty obvious up front, like, oh, you're an assassin.
Yeah,
you should know this, man. you know, but it's just pretty cool though. Like, I love the whole thing at the restaurant. It's like I know every license plate. I know all this stuff. Like, yeah, it's just fucking. It's like really cool shit.
Yeah, I was like, he has some crazy training to memorize license plates because I don't think any of us know our own license plate.
My driver's license. Like, I don't know. It's like that's a lot of information, man.
For real.
What about yourself?
I have no. I mean, criticisms are probably very small that are like, they can. It's not too crazy, but like there are scenes that are like you can tell it's green screen.
Oh yeah.
There's some ADR issues that I'm like, oh, that took me out a little bit just because you could tell. Otherwise, cool acting. Action sequences were crazy. I do commend Matt Damon doing some of his own stunts, which is pretty cool. I said this during the movie that it does remind me of Jackie Chan, Who Am I? And so because of that, it felt really familiar. I don't think that's a complete criticism. It's maybe I kind of enjoy that movie just a little bit more. Still fun action. But otherwise, yeah, I like the pacing. No real crazy criticisms at all. So
I'd say I like the characterization here more.
Oh yeah,
than
definitely.
Like,
Yes.
Because like Matt Damon himself, he's the constant array of conflicting emotions that he's feeling. Of, like, am I like a monster? Am I a good guy? So much of the themes are about like the paths we choose, and I like the scene with Clive Owen where he's looking at like, this is one path right here that I could be on, that I'm being forced on, or what is my choice of freedom. But I think like a lot of the other complexity does come in the form of Marie, you know, and like Chris Cooper and Brian Cox are pretty straightforward. I was like, they're effective. You know, just like, but there's nothing.
It's
no real
crazy
depth
because
to them, you know.
I think you pointed out that he physically is almost unstoppable, right? Like got one punch in. I think the vulnerability comes in the emotional and mental kind of panic he has the entire movie.
Yeah.
And so like you can, it's like
he's afraid.
Exactly. Yeah. Like there's Superman who's indestructible, but we relate to his humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
So I think that was executed really well too. Yeah.
I completely agree with you. All right. Well, let's answer some questions from our Royals, and we'll get the hell out of here. Finally kick John out and tell him what we really think of him.
Oh, good Lord.
John, why don't you do us the honors? Why don't you read this first question here from Sanrag?
All right. I love this beginning to Matt Damon, action star, still his best in the genre, in my opinion. Curious how you three rank his performance here and how representative you think it is of the work he'd gone to do in the genre.
Good question. I mean, what are we comparing it to?
Yeah,
I don't really know.
I think this would be a better question for the third movie. Top. This is top one. As of right now, it's number one.
Fucking great. It's solid. I get what he's getting at because we were talking during the film of that era when they started hiring dramatic, like they slowly started like we have like Jason Statham and The Rock, but we started slowly phasing out, you know, just what an action star is at the time of like we had like Stallone and Schwarzenegger, Jean-Claude Van Damme, these kind of folks, and then they started hiring dramatic actors to become action heroes, you know, and I think. You know, like this is what I feel like it made Daniel Craig's Bond come into existence. This is when I think they had Ethan Hunt become more in depth too.
Oh, right.
I think Matt Damon is one of the stronger ones out of them all, though, because he manages to be sincere, sweet. Like, he just feels like a guy.
Yes,
he feels like a normal guy.
Right.
And then when he has to do, like, a badass thing and, like, take out the guy in the woods who's the sniper, he's, like, just as believable at doing that. And because he can do all the layers, he's probably like my favorite. Like, I love, like, Tom Cruise's Ethan Hunt, but, you know, like, his most relatable is Mission Impossible 3. But, you know, he's still, like, Tom Cruise is, like, so fucking larger than life.
Right.
Whereas Matt Damon does feel like the dude who could blend in and you wouldn't suspect.
Definitely, I agree. Yeah.
I was trying to look at his other action roles. He does mostly dramas.
So you're comparing to his other action.
Yeah, because we haven't seen the trilogy, so we can't really compare his other roles.
I mean,
I was comparing to, like, the genre.
I guess within the future, in the next, this summer is Odyssey, and I think that is action heavy to a certain degree, and that might
ripped.
Yeah, he gets in really good shape, but I think I do. To your point, Greg, I think he's so relatable. He reminds me, because this movie was shot a little after Ocean's 11, it does remind me of his Linus character in Ocean's 11. That's very like he's the goof and the newbie, and then to see him do action, like the physical kind of difference is cool to see, because it's like I wouldn't expect him to take a gun from you and then kick your ass.
Yeah.
So I think, but yeah, in terms of performances, overall his entire career, I think he had fun. Maybe he wanted to take an action role. I do prefer other.
I literally can't think of another action movie.
I know, yeah, it's
Did
tough.
he do another action movie?
I saw he did a movie called The Adjustment Bureau, and I have
It's not an action movie.
Yeah,
I mean, there's
seen it.
action in it, but it's definitely not he's
with Emily Blunt, right?
It's not punching and kicking
Yeah,
ass.
yeah. I haven't seen that movie, but
again, some people will call the Ocean's movies action movies, but even that is not like this.
Yeah, right. He's not really an action star outside of this franchise.
That's kind of cooler, actually.
That adds to it, right?
One thing he's done that's action movies. That's kind of fucking nuts, actually. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, no, nothing major that I've seen.
Hey, you like them apples? All right. Aaron, you want to read Jules?
Jules R, love these movies. So glad you guys are reacting to them. What was your favorite fight scene? Mine is the one with the pen.
Oh shit, the pen.
That was gross.
Question.
That was surprisingly gross.
Yeah, it was really nasty. I like the one in the hallway where he freaking uses the guy's body as a surfboard and shoots the guy midair. That was badass.
Walks away unscathed. What about you?
I think my favorite scene is with Clive Owen.
That's my favorite fight. Yeah.
I think even after the fight, yes, the fight is part of it, but even the sequence where they get to talk, very intimate, very revealing, kind of sad, and but I think that was my favorite scene for sure.
I would agree. That's my favorite scene. I would say too. It's my favorite fight though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The pen fight is awesome.
Yes.
But in terms of a fight where I was like, damn, this is so unique. Like you said, Metal Gear Solid, I knew exactly what scene, what Metal Gear Solid fight you were talking about. And I was like, yeah, it's kind of hard to bring that to life and make it believable. That's a really hard one to make believable. And he has to lure him out and shit. It is a really cool fight scene.
Yeah.
Zephram, thank you, Zephram, who just joined our Patreon, and they're loving it so far. That's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
Will you guys continue to watch the whole trilogy at least? And also, did you like the fast pass cutting in the action scenes? Love you guys. Thank you, buddy.
You meant fast pace.
Yeah. I don't. It's not particularly the kind of thing I like unless it's truly emotionally heightening it, and I do think it does. Considering the franticness of it, I generally prefer something a little bit more smooth and in camera where you can really see it all.
Right.
But I think for the effect, it actually works. Because surprisingly, the car chase scene is really smoothly shot. The only thing that's fast paced cutting in the action is the pen fight moment.
Right.
But the whole thing in the forest is really smooth. The pen and that, even the final moment in the hallway is smooth. But yeah, I wasn't bothered by it. I mean, what'd you think about the editing? Bother you guys at all?
There's some point, I think the pen fighting, I was like, okay, there was certain parts of that fight where okay, this is cool, you can see what he's doing. But there's other parts where I'm like, okay, let's just pull back a little bit. I don't even know what he just punched.
Yeah.
He just flew back and I don't know what he hit. So I feel like
there's a lot of sound effects going on, but I don't know what he just hit. Yeah.
So I think I did like a majority of the fights, but yeah, let's pull back a little bit. Let's make it a little bit more palpable with what's going on. So I would say I liked the action. Wasn't my favorite action, but I still enjoyed it.
Yeah, well, Paul Greengrass directs the next few.
But maybe they'll be good.
That's way harder.
I think that was coming in. I didn't know it was Doug Liman versus Paul Greengrass. I thought he did the entire franchise.
Everyone thinks that. I'll even hear podcasts, and I'm like, I'm tempted to be the commenter, be like, actually, guys, you got me. Like it's Doug Liman who did the first. I don't know why he didn't carry on because this does become like Paul Greengrass's franchise.
No, definitely, and that because going into it, I was thinking it was Paul Greengrass. I was like, is this really just a muted version? What eventually he's going to do? And then when I found out it was Doug Liman, I'm like, I can see how Mr. and Mrs. Smith is like similar in terms of action, but otherwise it didn't bother me. I want to compare it to when Paul Greengrass, his films come out, or when we get to watch it. So.
Yeah, Paul Greengrass didn't direct Legacy. That was Tony Gilroy, I think.
Yeah, I just looked that up. That's exactly what I was looking at when you guys were talking.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, but he did do Jason Bourne.
Yeah. All right, here we go. A couple more. Never called Dyke. Handsome Ransom. If the person on your left, this mother effer, had total amnesia, your left, what would you do to remind them who they are? You owe me $5. Pay me money.
Okay.
I'm not making up a memory.
Is that real? Oh.
We were in a direct sales company that said you have to be like the 40-year-old virgin and Jason Bourne.
Totally out of knowledge.
In order to succeed at selling vitamins to people.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Who would I?
You just play me YouTube videos.
Yeah, just play Jim Rohn.
Where I got it from.
Yeah, that's all I'll get you to remember.
You could just show me YouTube videos of me.
Oh, that's probably the most logical. Yeah, I feel like we have a job.
I'd literally be reacting to me.
Yeah. Here's your entire history for the past 10 years.
That's who I am.
Yeah, your history is on YouTube. Yeah.
That's crazy. Jay Rushton. This is how I never forgot the word treadstone. Actually, no. Treadstone's a word that I've been aware of what treadstone is. Like, oh, they mentioned treadstone. Oh, yeah, that's the company where Bourne comes from. But it was Coy who reminded me that there was a treadstone show. He asked, have you ever watched a treadstone show on television?
Oh, what?
And
it's supposed to be a spin-off of this?
Cool. I don't know what that looks like. I forgot that was a thing. I always thought that was the thing they wanted to do. I didn't realize they actually did it at one point.
I didn't know that either. Wow. That's cool.
And it dawned on me when treadstone was brought up first in it. Mm-hmm. I was like, well, you know why a treadstone show wouldn't be interesting? Because the whole hook is that this guy doesn't remember who he is.
Right.
It's not the fact that there's some organization of hitmen that's the hook.
Yes.
Because that's like generic as shit.
Yes.
It's the hook that this guy doesn't remember that he is this guy.
Interesting.
Right.
Yeah. It was a one-season show that aired in 2019. And yeah, that's it.
How many episodes do they have?
10 episodes.
Oh boy, that sounds like just like not interesting.
But it has decent ratings. Like it's a 6.9 on IMDb.
That's actually pretty good for IMDb. For IMDb, it's pretty good.
If the
all the
Bourne
episodes are in the
Legacy,
7.
or not Legacy, if the Bourne franchise is John Wick, then is the Continental the treadstone? Like, you get me?
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
okay.
Yeah, definitely. And that's what I think what John Wick struggled. But at least John Wick's building out like a world that is clearly not this is a mythology in John Wick. So I see why they're attempting these things without John Wick.
Right.
Would this is fucking government.
Why would I care?
Yeah, you create a government with spies and action here. Yeah, that's that's every fucking government movie you would have this kind of shit, you know? But I thought that was great. Yeah, I love that, man. That was awesome. That was awesome as hell. And Maturan, you caught Walton Goggins right away.
Yeah.
You earned your keep.
Yeah, it'd be kind of weird if we'd watched the Treadstone show without ever seeing Jason Bourne.
I think that's how we should have done this. We should have watched this in reverse. Yeah. We're remembering with Jason Bourne. How this all goes.
That's hilarious.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for being here. What do you think about the Bourne Identity? What's your favorite of them all? I'll probably ask that for every single video. All right. See you guys soon. Thanks, Royals and regular citizens.